Hey, what's up, folks? So I'm back from Star Wars Celebration 2019. Just do a quick sort of reaction here. I don't want to pontificate too much about, the meaning of Celebration in the context of the EU fandom. I can only speak for myself and my personal experience. I've been to multiple celebrations on both sides of the decanonization. And look, there's no denying we're never going to get a celebration like we had in the old days, back when every experience, every fan interaction, every bit of merch you bought, every panel you attended was all sort of EU focused. Those days are gone, sadly. So the question is, like, what can we do given the breadth now of the fandom and the number of different storylines that exist and things like that? What can we do as EU fans to find the most fun in these things? I think if you're looking for it, it's there, and it's getting better every year. In 2017, which was a good celebration, there was a certain amount of EU stuff, available, and a certain amount of EU cosplay and a certain amount of EU fan booths. This year, though, it was like improved 1,000%. The number of things you could buy, the number of conversations you could have, the number of like EU people watching you could do. There was some deep cut cosplay, and it was really exciting to see. So, look, like, here's just sort of a scorecard. Was it fun? Yes. Was there EU stuff there? Yes. Was there formal EU programming there? No. Were there some fun EU announcements? Yeah, there was. There was more talk about the Marvel 108, which is the one-shot coming next month in May, set entirely in the EU timeline. The Old Republic developers were there to announce that they're getting yet another extension, another game expansion, Onslaught. So that's cool. More Legends, more EU, and moreover, what was so exciting is some of like the fan booths there representing the Old Republic. They're keenly aware of just how important their game is, not just for them as players of it, but for the continued, life of the EU itself. So that's great. So everyone is really united behind, let's just get some more Legends, right? So, and by the way, really cool obscure stuff too. This is just one example. I'll do some more videos and some of the other stuff I picked up, but like, I had never even seen this before. This is part of a series of books that came out in Spain. Now, it's actually just a Spanish translation of the Ewoks books. This happens to be Wicket Goes Fishing. But look at this, a whole series of like die-cut Ewok characters, and actually the same exists for the Droids cartoons too. Super cool. So it's a little die-cut character, and he's holding this book. Really awesome. Never seen that stuff before. And what's interesting is not only had I not seen that in 2017, when, like I said, the EU representation among vendors was like, so-so, I hadn't even seen it in like 2010. I mean, so like super cool, right? So there's definitely a lot of great EU stuff if you were willing to sort of look for it. Now, look, moving forward, will I go back? Yeah, I try and go to as many celebrations as I can. I sort of regret not being able to go to 2012's, which was, I think, the last one before the decanonization. I was moving the week it was happening, and I couldn't go. One of my greatest regrets, because I really miss those days when all of your Star Wars experiences were, compatible with being an EU fan, right? Again, you didn't have to compartmentalize, but what was nice about 2019 was it wasn't so much about compartmentalizing as it was just sort of feeling like, cool, the fans of the new canon have their stuff, and like the EU fans like have all their EU things if they know where to look for them. So that was really cool. So I will try to go back to the next one, which they've announced is next year in Anaheim. Now, the only thing I will pontificate on a little bit is, why are they moving so quickly to do another one? There's almost always, I think, been at least a year in between the different celebrations. What I'm hoping is that this means that because 2020 is the first year after the end of this new sequel trilogy, it's going to be used as a way for Lucasfilm to sort of like announce the next decade or so of Star Wars. We know we're going to hear tons of stuff about new canon TV shows and books and movies and stuff like that, and that's fine for fans of that storyline. But what I'm really hoping is that with 2019 behind us by that point, and with sort of the end of the new canon Skywalker saga movie sequel trilogy over, they finally, as part of their plans for the next 10 years or so that they're working on probably right now, Legends fans, EU fans, get some more sort of recognition, maybe even announcement of a random EU story here or there. That would be great. So what I hope they do next year is don't just look backwards the way that they've often done to say, in 2019, let's make this a 20th anniversary of Phantom Menace, or in 2010, let's make this a 20th anniversary of, or 30th anniversary, whatever it was, of Empire. I hope that this is the first celebration where they really truly look forward and say, here's where the fandom's going here, and we're going to give new canon fans their stuff, and we're going to give Legends fans their stuff too. That would be great. I think either way, even if they don't, it'd be disappointing if they didn't, but if we build on the momentum, I think there's going to be enough EU stuff at the celebration to keep fans happy. So again, I can only speak for myself, but I'll definitely be going. I hope to see you there. Did you go to 2019 Celebration? Did you have the same experience I did? Did you have a completely different one? Let me know in the comments. I hope you had a great time, but if not, tell us why. I'd love to hear. Talk to you later.